Slides the cavity right here, and you can see the hole in the back and the hole, and this big bolt slides in there. The top of this plate keeps it in place, so you don't have to keep a crescent wrench or anything on it to hold it. And then out here it's a 36 millimeter, or you can use a big crescent like I did. But the nut that's in here, you have to have a 36 millimeter. And I ended up having to take the sledge right here and knock it on there tight. That's why it's wedged in there. And when I tighten it back on, I can get it off easier, get it out of there easier. And for me, that was the hardest part. But since this wheel's over here, I'll show you what I did. I just took something flat, crowbar, and I put it in the wheel just like that. And what's happening is, underneath here is the bolt head, and so you'll put I have a big crescent, so I put the big crescent, which I'll show you, it's right here. So I put that here, right? But all this wants to spin, so I had that kind of keeping that to where we kind of wedged in there so it would stop it from moving. And then you have to have the 36 millimeter socket to go on this top after this cap's peeled off, like I showed you over there. So you're holding on to here, and I have a big brake bar socket wrench, and that leverage is really what you have to get that off. It was a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. But if you do all the little things, not letting the wheel move, sticking something flat in there, wedging that. I even have a ratchet strap that I strapped to on this side to the fork, so that it could kind of keep that into place, and then put the flat crowbar in there, and that kept it all into place. And then just again, it was a bitch, but that's the hardest part. And then once that's off, the fork and the spindle come down, and then there's again a 36 millimeter shallow nut